सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ नैष्कर्म्य सिद्धि, 4th chapter, verse number 4, page number 150. अनात्मत्वं स्वतः सिद्धं देहाद् भिन्नस्य वस्तुनः ज्ञातुरस्यात्मता तद्वत् मध्ये संशयदर्शनम्. We are seeing the last chapter of Naishkarmya Siddhi, where Sureshwaracharya want to wind up the entire teaching once again for Manda Adhikaris. Manda Adhikaris means Kanishta Adhikaris in a simple manner, briefly. Once again, it's like a revision for Uttama Adhikari. It is a second time teaching, like for those who are not able to grasp easily. For them, Sureshwaracharya is once again giving the teaching in a simple manner. We have to do an inquiry, Atma, Anatma, Vichara. Inquiry or Vichara, the necessity of Vichara we have to know first of all. Why I have to do Atma Anatma Vichara? The necessity of knowing the necessity of inquiry. There is a necessity of knowing the necessity of inquiry. That means Vicharasya avashyakata. Without establishing the necessity of inquiry, you cannot or you are not supposed to do inquiry. Without establishing the necessity of that inquiry, Atma Anatma Vichara, you cannot go forward into inquiry. What is that necessity? How do I know this inquiry is necessary? What are the what you can call standard? What is that through which I can know the necessity of inquiry? According to Shastra, there are two conditions to be fulfilled to continue the necessity of inquiry. Two conditions are there. Then only you can establish that inquiry is required. What are those two conditions? Two conditions you have to establish the necessity of inquiry. To establish the necessity of inquiry, you have to establish or prove two conditions. First condition is sandigdhatvam, samshaya. there must be a doubt. Any inquiry for that matter. We are doing Atma Vichara here. For any inquiry, there must be some doubt whether this or that. Samshayaha should be there. That is called Sandigdhatvam. Then second condition is Saprayojanatvam. Saprayojanam means there must be some benefit for a beneficiary. A person should get some benefit, the beneficiary should be there. Through that inquiry, one should get some benefit, and there must be some doubt. If doubt is there, you can do inquiry, and if that inquiry gives some prayojanam, benefit to you, you can do inquiry. If these two conditions are not fulfilled, suppose, what are those two conditions? Two conditions are Sandigdhatvam, doubt, and Saprayojanatvam, benefit. If these two are not there, you cannot continue the inquiry. That is why these two conditions has to be established. In the first 4 verses, Sureshwaracharya establishing the necessity of inquiry. Necessity of inquiry is there. Therefore, I continue from 5th verse to do inquiry into Atma Anatma Vichara. Doubt is there. Bhamatikara Vachaspati Mishra, who wrote a commentary upon the commentary of Shankaracharya on Brahma Sutra. Adi Shankaracharya wrote a commentary on Brahma Sutra. Vyasacharya has written Brahma Sutras, and that Shankaracharya wrote commentary, Vyakhyanam. Upon that, Vachaspati Mishra wrote a commentary, Vyakhyanam. That Vyakhyanam is called Bhamati. That's why we call him as Bhamatikara. Bhamatikara, Bhamati is his wife name. That story, you know, I already told about her. He wrote in the beginning, starting itself, Yada sandigdham aprayojanancha na tat samprekshavat na tat prekshavat, not sampreksha, prekshavat pratipistha gocharaha. What is the meaning? I will tell you later. Yatha samanaskrendriyaha sannishtaha spitaloka madhyavarti ghataha karatadantavat. One sloka he wrote. Tadha brahma idam iti he writes. What it means? Yad asandigdham, where there is no sandigdham, where there is no doubt, asandigdham, and aprayojanam, where there is no benefit. You are not, suppose, an intelligent person. Prekshavat pratipissa gocharaha. There is no intelligent person will do inquiry if there is no doubt and benefit. Just like he gives an example. Yatha samanaskendriya sannishtaha alokot spitaloka ghata madhyavarti ghataha. When the pot is very clearly evident, this pot is clearly evident, aloka, when aloka is there, very bright light is there, we are able to see the pot. pot as pot, clearly you are seeing the pot. Madhyavarti Ghataha, when this light is illumining the pot very clearly, when you don't have any doubt about the pot, why to do inquiry about the pot? You need not do inquiry about the pot. This is asandigdham. Therefore, Bhamatikara says, there is sandigdham, you can do inquiry. If it is asandigdham like ghata, you need not do inquiry. This is one example for the absence of doubt. For absence of doubt, he gives the pot example. When pot is clear, you need not do any inquiry. Then second example, Karatadantavat, that crow has teeth or not, how many teeth are there, 20 or 21, what for you have to do? There is absence of benefit. I am not going to get any benefit by counting the number of number of the crow teeth. What is use for me? How many stars are there? How many planets are there? What is Mangalayan? What is atom? What is all this by knowing? What am I going to get? Is there any benefit for me? Lot of things are there in this world to know. What benefit am I going to get? If I do not know that, nothing wrong. I am not going to lose anything. Nachedihavet mahati vinashtihi. Adha hiyached avedit adha satyamasti nachedihavedit adha mahati vinashtihi. Kenopanishad we saw. There is a great loss if I do not know I am Atma Swarupam. There is a great loss if I do not know I am the self, the Atma, the consciousness. My real nature, I am that alone. I cannot be anything else. If I do not know I am a Kripanaha, Brihadaranyaka says, Saha Kripanaha. He is the most unfortunate person who dies without knowing himself or herself as Atma Swarupam Brahman. Most unfortunate person. Whom you are talking, the fortunate people in the world, whom you are talking about fortunate people in the world, really speaking, they are not fortunate. According to Shastra, you may count them as fortunate people by getting Nobel Prize, Padma Shri award, this, that. By earning crores and karodpatis, you may think they are fortunate. But Shastra never consider them they are fortunate. Then who is fortunate? After taking human birth, whoever dies without knowing he or she is Atma Swarupam, he is the most unfortunate person. Whoever knows before leaving this body, whoever knows that I am the Adhishtanam of the universe, Aham Rikshasya Reriva Kirtih Prishtam Gireriva Urdhva Pavitro Vajinivasmi Amrita Swarupaha Aham, whoever not having this knowledge, they are unfortunate. That is why inquiry has to be done. There is a prayojanam. By knowing I am Atma Swarupam, I am free from all limitations, I am free from ignorance, I am free from worry, anxiety, tension, fear about future, fear about death. All these will vanish. There is prayojanam. Therefore, Sureshwaracharya says, there is sandigdham. In this fourth verse, he said, there is clarity regarding anatma and atma. What is anatma? The world is anatma. That he said in first line, anatmatvam svatasiddham. What is experienced by me in the world as an objective universe is anatma. It is non-self. Anatma means what? Non-self, not self. Anatma. Svatasiddham. It is very, very evident. And why it is evident? Dehat bhinnasya vastuna. They are different from the body, mind complex. I experience. I am the observer. They are all observed by me. The entire universe is observed by me. Therefore, it's very clear. Dehat bhinnasya vastunaha. Those objects which are different from bhinnasya means different from dehat, from the body. Those objects, anatmatvam, non-self entity, they are. Anatmatvam, abrahmatvam, bahya vastuni, anatmatvam svatasiddham. It is evident. Similarly, jnatuhu api atmata tadvat svatasiddham. Jnatuhu, the observer, the knower, I am. I am the knower of the universe. I am the experiencer of the universe. I am the observer of the universe. Therefore, I am jnatuhu, the pramata. I am different from those objects. Atma, I am Atma only. They are anatma. They are anatma. Therefore, I am the subject Atma. I am evident to myself. They are vastus, objects, external objects. Objects comes under anatma. Both are evident. Atma is clear for me. Anatma is also clear. Then where is that samshaya? Where is that doubt? He says in the second half of second line, samshaya darshanam tu tad madhyena. Madhye means madhye. What is there? Madhyen, body, mind. Between the world and Atma, madhye, between, there is body, sense organs including antarindriyam, bahya indriyam. Pancha jnanendriyani, pancha karmendriyani, and buddhi, antakaranam, manasu, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. Indriyam put together, indriyam. Between the world and me, the Atma, I am self-evident, the observer. And the world is observed by me, anatma. Okay, fine. Both are clear. Madhye, in between, body, mind, complex. Mind comes under Sukshma Shariram. Body comes under Sthula Shariram. Between these two, subject-object, there is samshaya darshanam. I have a doubt in between. Why? How this doubt is there? What way this doubt is expressed? That is going to come in the next verse, 5 and 6 shlokas. The doubts are, the process of doubt is in this manner. Therefore, sandigdham is there. If I know that nature of that body, mind, Sukshma Shariram and Sthula Shariram, if I know their nature clearly, I have a benefit. I will get prayojanam. What prayojanam? My life is wonderful, beautiful, and my life is peaceful. My life is joyful. If I know if I know that in between sandwiched like deha, sthula deha and sukshma deha, sharira dvayam, of course, Sharira Trayam also you can take, Karana Shariram also. If I know what they are, threadbare analysis, if I do inquiry upon that, where I have sandhigdam, doubt, then I get Parama Prayojanam, supreme benefit. My life will become joyful, peaceful, wonderful, beautiful. Everything is full, full, full. That's why Purnamadaha. Hmm? Beautiful, joyful, purposeful. Purposeful, beautiful, joyful, wonderful. You want to make your life full, complete, do inquiry. How to do that inquiry? I am going to read the 6th verse. Continuation is the 6th verse. Then I will go to the 5th verse. Because the contextual application comes only in the 6th verse first, then comes in the 5th verse. Idamityeva bahyarthe hyahamityeva bodhari dvayam drishtam yato dehe tenayam muhyate janah. In this 6th verse, Sureshwaracharya is going to establish that why this Sandhigdha Darshanam happening. What is the mechanism happening to generate the doubt? Because doubt is there. Therefore, we are doing inquiry. Doubt with regard to Sthula and Sukshma Shariram. What is the role of Sukshma Shariram, Sthula Shariram between Anatma and Atma? How this Sandhigdham, doubt, comes with regard to these two Sharirams? That is given here in this shloka, just same like Brahma Sutra Bhashyam of Adi Shankaracharya in the beginning. Yushmadasmat pratyaya gocharayoho Vishaya Vishayinoho Tamah Prakashavat. Then he says, Ahamidam Mamedam Naisargikoyam Loka Vyavaharaha. 10 classes I took, 10 hours I took for Adhyasa Bhashyam in my Brahma Sutra classes. If you are interested in listening to that Adhyasa Bhashyam, care of website number 2, SWAMINI SATYAVRATANANDA.in. If you go to that website, you can listen 10 hours about this Adhyasa. Adhyasa means erroneous perception. Superimposition, erroneous perception is the cause for inquiry. Cause for inquiry, Acharya begins, why I am writing Brahma Sutra Bhashyam? Because there is Adhyasa. How do you prove there is Adhyasa? Therefore 10 hours you have to listen, there is an Adhyasa. Adhyasa means superimposition, erroneous perception. Upon what? Upon yourself. You have erroneous perception. First you should know that I have erroneous perception upon myself. I should know. That Guru teaches for years together. Person should know that I should know. See, he who knows not and knows he knows not. He who knows not and knows he knows not. I don't know that I know that I don't know. He who knows not, he who knows not, I don't know, I know that I don't know. Then teaching will work. Person do not know that he is having ignorance, self-ignorance, that is the cause for his struggle in his life, all insecurities. If he doesn't know, study is irrelevant, redundant. Even he study or she studies, it won't work. Person should diagnose his problem, then treatment, medicine will work. If person do not know that he is having ailment, What for he is taking medicines? There is no purpose of taking medicine. I have this so and so problem. I am using these medicines for that cure. You should know. Similarly, Shastra, why I am studying? What for is studying scholarship's sake? To get some name and fame, I am studying? No. I am studying for the highest purpose. I have diagnosed that I have insecurity problem. That insecurity problem is because of ajnanam. That ajnanam is self-ignorance. I have self-ignorance. My Guru reminds me. That is what Guru does. How Guru does that? Through Shastra. Oh, my dear, Shastra is telling like this, you have this problem, insecurity, fear, anxiety, worry, guilt, etc. All these are because of ignorance, self-ignorance. If you are free from self-ignorance, you can get freedom from all of them. Guru reminds that from the Shastra, Guru tells your problem, reminds your problems. And solution also with the help of Shastra. Without Shastra, any Guru talks, he can never give any permanent solution for that self-ignorance. Only Shastra Dwara Guru guide. Both are important. Okay, now let us come to the shloka. What is that? How that is explained here. Idam iti eva bhahyarthe. We all of us use the word idam. This idam is in Sanskrit makarantaha. There are three genders in that. Idam is napumsakalinga. Idam bhahyarthe, external objects. This word we use to external objects. Idam is napumsakalinga, iyam is strilinga, ayam is pumlinga. Ayam purushaha, pumlinga. Ayam ramaha. Sa iyam, sa sita, iyam sita. Sita is strilinga, iyam. Here, bahyartha means jagat vastu. Bahya vastu compared to here napumsakalingam, therefore idam. Iti eva bahyarthe. With regard to bahyarthe means with regard to external objects, everyone of use the word idam. This pot, this flower, this house, this car, this we use. And we show that this mountain, this tree, this river, this we use. Correct? Simple. Every one of you can understand this simple grammar. Idam bahyarthe. We use that word, vishayam. With regard to bahyarthe, we use that idam word. The expression, idam expression. Idam iti eva. Iti eva means the expression of the word idam. English meaning is this. With regard to external world, external objects. Fine. Point number 1. Then second half of the first line, ahamityeva bodhari. Ahamityeva means I am. The expression of I am, aham in Sanskrit, is equal to English I am. I word we use with regard to myself. Bodhari means with regard to myself, the observer, the subject. Bodhari, the one who is the pramata, jnata, knower. I am, I, ahamiti eva. The expression of I is used. So adjective to arthe. Bodhari is the adjective to arthe. That is Vishaya Saptami. we invariably use the word aham is equal to I. Therefore, tasmat. Therefore, next line he is gives. Now, both first line it is clear. We use the word idam, this for external objects, and aham, I, with regard to bodhari, myself. With regard to myself, I use the I. I know that object. I know this, I know this, I know this, I know this. Fine, over, clear. But next, dvayam drishtam yataha dehe tenayam janaha muhyate. Now, the second quarter of the second line we keep aside. Now, the first quarter, yataha, because, dehe, with regard to body, not the external objects nor the knower, but there is deha, with regard to deha, physical body, dehe, ayam dvayam drishtam. Idam also, dvayam means idam word also we use, and I word also we use. Idam, this also we use, and I also we use. How do we use? That and all Sureshwaracharya has not given, it is our homework. When a doctor asks, where is pain? Eye problem is there, the force. You say what? This eye doctor. You tell the doctor, right eye or left eye, doctor ask. Doctor, right, this eye, you show right eye, I have. This eye, you use the word. If you have a pain in the finger, which finger you have pain in? This finger, doctor. Or this finger, doctor, you show this finger, or this finger. Like that word we use or not? We use. With regard to the body. This finger, this eye. Like that we are using. What we have used for Bhahyartha Vishaya, this mountain, this tree, this fan, this book, this pen, now I used this same, this idam to finger, idam to that body. If it is Strilinga, you use iyam. If it is Napumsakalinga, you use idam. It is Pumlinga, use ayam. That's all. So, this word is used to your body also. This finger, this eye, this shoulder. You show also this shoulder. Yes? Okay. Then what? You use that I also for this body. I am fat. Fatness belongs to physical body. Dehe aham sthulaha. I am fat. Use the word. I am fat. I am thin. I am hungry. I word you are using for the body. I word you are using for this hunger. This word you are using for the body. In that body finger you are using this word, idam, iyam, ayam, this eye, these eyes, if it is plural, these eyes you use. This nose, right nose, left nose, or right nose, this nose you show. Okay, this ear, right ear, this ear you show. You are using this also and I also. For both you are using. Previously you are used for Bhahyartha Vishaya. And I is used for Pramata, the knower. For subject, I different. For object, this is different. Both are different. But for body, you are using both. We have never thought of this. Sureshwaracharya is making us to think. Yes, Swamini, daily we are using. We have never thought of like this. That is what the greatness of acharyas. So he says here, look into the second line, Dvayam drishtam dehe. This usage and I usage. This word usage also, the word expression of this also used with regard to body, dehe, drishtam means it is our experience. We are seeing that people are making use of those words. Very loosely we use the words because buddhus, until we get jnanam, knowingly for vyavahara you are doing, that is different thing. But unknowingly you are using these words means some tagararu and artham. That problem has to be solved. Okay. Dvayam api drishtam yataha dehe. Why they are doing like this? Why they are using this for body and I for this body? I am fat, I am thin, I am tall. I you are using. This also you are using. Why two you are using? Janaha, ayam janaha muhyate. Because of this confusion, people are deluded. People are deluded, muhyate, deluded because of ignorance. They do not know the difference between this and I. They are using for the body. That is why ahamidam mamedam naisargikoyam lokavyavaharaha. Shankaracharya said in Bhashyam. Therefore what here? Therefore you have to understand. What you have to understand? This kastvam koham kuta ayatah kame janani kome tatah. Why I am using this word and I word for this body? For this body I am using. Understand where from you are coming, where you are going, who are you first of all. You have to spend time for Shastra. People are busy in earning, eating, sleeping. Unavoidable, but not lifelong. What is the top priority you should know? Earning is for this knowledge's sake. Eating is for this knowledge's sake. Sleeping also for this knowledge's sake. Because I have to take this body carefully. Take care of this body for this knowledge. Up to that extent you use the body, fine. But unintelligently you are living means who is responsible? You are only responsible. That's why Swami Chinmayananda said, it seems, one story. Raja drashta Raja bhavati. In one place, Raja was not having children. They want to find out next Raja, king for that kingdom. So how to find out an intelligent person and a capable person? And then the Raja, minister has given one beautiful idea. Raja, you put a dandora. Dandora means declare that whoever find Raja by evening 6 o'clock, they will become Raja. Once Raja, the minister did this dandora, and people started coming to find out Raja, where Raja is. That Raja he has to find out. If he finds out that Raja, this is the Raja, I have found out, then he will become Raja. My God, this is a beautiful opportunity. Then people started. What this minister did, he kept so many things like, Jatara, Tiranala, like all these eatables, playing games, so many other things, dance, music, so many things he kept there. And people have to go through that. It is big crowd. People have to go and search for Raja. And people are enjoying music, dance, so many things are there attractive, and playing that giant wheel. One person is sitting in the giant wheel and round. Let me see, 6 o'clock time is there. Let me eat bhaji, pakoda or samosa. Afterwards we will find out. Like that, people were enamored by those dance, music, games, etc., etc. Khavo, pivo, maza karo. But one intelligent person going, not enjoying anything, all these things, not wasting a single minute. I have to find out Raja, where is he? And he is searching, searching, searching. He saw a temple. And after going to a temple, he saw that Garbhagriha, puja and namaskara he did. And he didn't stop his searching. And he went underneath the temple, and down below the temple, he saw the Raja is sitting there. And he found out that, oh, Raja Drashta, Raja Bhavati. He became a Raja without wasting his time. That is way of, what a beautiful story Swamiji said, Chinmayanandaji. So what for this story? Story is not for story's sake. It is a teaching for us. Don't waste your life with family, children, earning money, saving. They are all required. But not that is not the be all and end all, my dear. You have come for some other purpose. Muhyate janaha. Why Sureshwaracharya telling this? People are deluded, enamored in earning money, taking care of family, taking care of body, taking care of so many things. How much you need to eat? How much place you need to live? Live intelligently. Puj Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, live intelligently, living intelligently. I told you, Paramarthananda Swamiji selected this topic and gave to Swamiji, Puja Swami Dayananda Saraswati, in the evening talks. 7 days he spoke on living intelligently. 7 days. Imagine how a teacher can speak living intelligently on one caption. Swamiji gave lectures. 1 week. What for? For our sake only. We should not miss this opportunity. This is what Sureshwaracharya is also presenting this. Muhyate janaha tena ayam. Because of this confusion, this and I both are used for deha. Idam and aham both are used for deha. That's why people are confused what they are really. They do not know. Therefore, let us go to the next shloka, number 5. 6 is over. Number 5. How to know? The process is given here in the 6th shloka. I'll read. 5th shloka. 5. Number 5. Asadharanam stayor dharman. Asadharanastayo dharman jnatva dhumagnivad buddha anatmanotha buddhyantan janiyada ayama janiyad anumanatah. By inference, you have to know. Tarka is required here. Logicians use that anumana, vyapti. Yatra yatra dhumaha tatra tatra vannihi anumanataha. Like that, vyapti jnanam you have to use here for atma anatma vichara. What is that? Asadharana tayoho dharman. The unique features of atma, the unique features of anatma you have to know. And deha, in between, idam and I, you are using aham. This deha, anatma also asadharana. Tayoho nar. Tayoho means idam and aham, the words you are using for deha sake, body sake, its uniqueness, features you have to know about this dharman, tayoho dharman, jnatva dhumagni vat buddha. Wise people does this anumana. Dhuma means smoke, agni means fire. Let us come to our Vyapti Jnanam, how we did Many times I did in Panchadashi also, in many Upanishads also. How should we do inquiry? This is the way we have to do inquiry. Find out the Vyapti. Vyapti, find out the Vyapti. How to find out? There is a fire on the mountain. Is the Sadhyam. Conclusion. What is the Paksha? Parvataha is the Paksha. Locus. Parvataha Vanhiman. You are learning Tarka now. Understand? You are learning logic. I don't know logic, don't say. You are learning logic only now. Yatra yatra dhumaha. Wherever there is smoke, tatra tatra vannihi. There is fire. Yatra yatra dhumaha. Where there is smoke, tatra yatra dhumaha is equal to where there is a smoke. Tatra tatra. There is vannihi, fire. This is called Vyapti. Dhuma comes under Vyapyam. Fire comes under Vyapakam. Dhuma called as Vyapyam and Agni is called as Vyapakam. So you have got Dhuma Jnanam, means Vyapya Jnanam. Smoke knowledge you have got, means you have got Vyapya Jnanam. Because your mother was cooking in villages and all, Pakashalavat. How do you know where there is fire, there is smoke? Where there is smoke, there is fire. How do you know? When my mother was cooking, I saw that smoke. That's why I know. So, past knowledge you have got. Therefore, Vyapya Vyapakayoho Samana Bhavaha. So, Samana Bhavaha means there is the same locus. Where there is smoke, there is fire. Samana Bhavaha, coexistence of both. Dhumaha Vyapyam Agnihi Vyapakam Eka Nishthatvam. Both are in the same locus, Eka Nishthatvam, co-presence. Co-presence. Here, fifth shloka, instead of 8 letters, there are 9 letters in the second half. First line, second half, there are totally 16 letters should be there, 17 letters are there. It is Arsha Prayoga. We cannot correct it because Sureshwaracharya has written. This expression is called Vyaptihi. Yatra yatra dhumaha tatra tatra vannihi is called Vyaptihi. So, yatra yatra dhumaha tatra tatra vannihi, this is called Vyapti Bhumihi. Vyapti Bhumihi. Like that, several examples are there. Several examples are there. Drishtanta. This is called Drishtanta. Jnatva Dhumagni Buddha Dhumagni Jnatva. Wise people, like you are all wise people only, no? Doing that, listening to Naishkarmya Siddhi is not a joke. You are all doing this. Buddha, wise people, does this Anumanam, Jnatva, Dhuma, fire, smoke, Agni, fire, Vyapti Jnanam, they does this. Smoke I saw, therefore fire is there on the mountain. Parvataha Vanhiman Dhumavatvat Yatha Mahanase. Mountain has got fire because there is smoke. Dhumavatvat Hetu. Sadhyam Parvataha Vanhiman Sadhyam. Drishtanta Yatha Mahanase, like my kitchen, not gas stove kitchen, another kitchen, firewood kitchen. This is Anumana Vyapti Jnanam. Anumanataha is there in the second line. Like that you have to do, keeping this as a sample, you have to do what? Anumanam now. Vyapya Jnanam is called Dhuma Jnanam because of past experience. I have got Vyapti Jnanam. Vyapti Jnanam. Keeping this, now come to the Ashtanta, second line, first half. Anatmanaha atha Buddhyantan. You have to do this. Same Vyapti with regard to this Anatma, Deha and Buddhi. Means Sthula Shariram and Sukshma Shariram. How to do? You have to do. Now, this is the example. Parvataha Vanniman Dhumavatvat Yatha Mahanase. I say fast, that's all. You are not able to understand. Simple. You all know that, I know. Parvataha means mountain. Vanniman has got fire. Vanniman. Why? Example, Dhumavatvat, because there is smoke. How do you know? Like my kitchen, Yatha Mahanase, over. Drishtanta over. Beautiful, Swamini, wonderful. Now, nice, I understood and I have understood. For what sake? For what sake there is Drishtanta, Vyapti Jnanam, Vyapyam, Vyapakam. My dear, you have to apply now. Asal real struggle is now. You have to apply this. Now, this pot, you are seeing the pot, okay? Drishyatvam. You are seeing the pot, it is a drishyam. Drishyatvat, ghataha, drishyatvat, it is bhautikam, made out of 5 elements. Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi, made out of 5 elements. Drishyatvat, ghataha, drishyatvat, since it is seen, it has observed by me, seen by me, therefore it is what? Drishyam. Drishyatvat, bhautikam. Come to our 5 points. Drishyatvam, bhautikatvam, sagunatvam, samikaratvam, agamapayitvam, samhatatvam. Again, I will explain all of them. Very, very important. So now drishyatvam is established in the pot. Bhautikatvam also established. So drishyatvam, ghataha, mithya, anityatvat. So this is mithya, anityam, drishyatvat, bhautikatvat, sagunatvat, savikaratvat. Like that we have taken example. Similarly, ghataha is vyapti bhumihi. Yatra yatra drishyatvam, dashtanta. Tatra tatra, apply the same law to that body. Body, dehaha, are you observing the body or not? Body is observed by you or not? Totti parungo, touch your body. Yes, Swamini, I am observing my body. You are the observer. Body is observed, drishyam. Drishyatvat, bhautikatvam. It is bhautika, made out of 5 elements. Dehaha, drishyam, drishyatvat, bhautikam. Body is observed by me, drishyatvat, because it is observed by me, therefore it is made out of 5 elements. Fine? Bhautikatvam. Bhautikatvat, since it is made out of 5 elements, drishyatvat, bhautikatvat, you have to add first one also. Drishyatvat, bhautikatvat, dehaha, drishyatvat, bhautikatvat, sagunaha. Sagunatvam. It has got attributes. Yes, umpteen attributes are there to the body. Tall, white, black, thin, short, all these attributes are there. Body has got. Therefore, sagunatvam. Now you have to come to from the beginning. Dehaha, drishyatvat, bhautikatvat, sagunatvam is there. Yes or no? Yes. You cannot say no. Sagunatvat, savikaritvam. Again come from the beginning. Dehaha, drishyatvat, bhautikatvat, sagunatvat, savikaritvam. Vikara is there, modification is there. How much change is happening in our body? My God. You see your photos album from your childhood, from months of baby onwards up to here. You keep all photos in front of you and see. How much change is there? Savikaritvam. Now he come again from the beginning. Dehaha, drishyatvat, bhautikatvat, sagunatvat, savikaratvat. It has got arrival and departure. Agamapayitvam. just as any other object. Agamapayitvam, arrival and departure. Again, all you have to supply. Dehaha, drishyatvat, bhautikatvat, sagunatvat, savikaratvat. It has got agamapayitvam, arrival and departure. Can you say no? You cannot say. It is having arrival and departure. Therefore, it is an assemblage. Samhatatvam. You have to establish. Dehaha, drishyatvat, bhautikatvat, sagunatvat, savikaratvat, agamapayitvat. There is samhatatvam. It is an assemblage. Every object is an assemblage, group of parts, assemblage. Legs, hands, neck, head, stomach, all put together, assemblage. Like any other car. Like your car. Door, wheels, steering, everything put together car. Where is car? Dehaha also samhatam. Samhatatvam is there. Assemblage it is. Samhatatvat mithya. Drishyatvat, bhautikatvat, sagunatvat, savikaritvat, agamapayitvat, samhatatvat, tat anityam. Anityam, permanent, not permanent. No, nothing is permanent in this world, including your body. Correct? Anityatvat mithya. All these are that vyapti, jnana. Since a body has got arrival, departure, attributes and modifications, and it is having material nature, and it is an object of experience, it has got arrival and departure, it is an assemblage. Therefore, it is not permanent. Since it is not permanent, it is mithya. Therefore, whatever mithya, it is not me. I cannot be the body. I am not body. Mano buddhi hankara chittani naham nava sapta dhatur nava pancha koshaha navat pani padam. See, all these are supplied for deha. This is called asadharana. Now, is it not unique expression, unique teaching? Asadharana, by clearly knowing the anatma, unique features. These are all unique features of anatma. Unless you come to class, you cannot know all these features. These are the unique features of anatma. You have to know the unique features of atma also, all opposite, quite opposite. Atma is not a drishyam. Adrishyatvat, abhautikatvat. Since it is not drishyam, it cannot be called as bhautikam. Abhautikatvat, it is not, atma is not made out of 5 elements. Abhautikatvat, all you have to, nirgunatvat, no gunas. Since it is not made out of 5 elements, atma, I am not made out of 5 elements. I am not observed by anyone. I am not a drishyam, bhautikam, and what? Sagunam, I am a nirgunam, I am nirvikaratvam is there. Anagamapayitvam, I the Atma, pure existence, consciousness, I am not having arrival and departure. Anagamapayitvam. Therefore, I am not an assemblage of parts. I am not an assemblage. Asamhatatvam. Therefore, I am nityam. I am not anityam. Therefore, I am satyam. I is satyam. Idam dehaha. Sukshma shariram and sthula shariram, they are mithya, anityatvat, bhautikatvat, drishyatvat, sagunatvat, savikaratvat. I, the Atma, am adrishyatvat, abhautikatvat, nirgunatvat, nirvikaratvat, anagamapayitvat, asamhatatvat, nityatvat, aham satya atma. This is asadharana, unique way of application. Atma, I am. I cannot see my face. Okay, I cannot see my face. Even though I have face, I cannot see my face. What to do? Therefore, I have Facebook, Swamini, and people have Facebook. Go to Facebook. Can you see your face in your Facebook? Hmm? I do not know what is that Facebook. People have Facebook. They cannot see their Facebook. Why? What for Facebook? You know what is real face? This is called understanding of Atma and Anatma. More details in the next class. I hope I have communicated. I am enjoying thoroughly this subject. I hope all of you are also enjoying. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.